it up on to that. Oh, I don't have my phone.
All right. Good morning, church. How are we doing this morning? It is chilly out there. Whew. We we got home on Friday afternoon, and I don't know. It was a shock from 80-degree weather to, what was it, negative 33 or something like that. But we were really smart. Alan decided to park in front of the doors and the parking ramp, so we just had to really come out the doors and get right into our van, so it was great. We didn't have to walk very far, but we had some very much needed downtime and business time. We did some major missions vision time with some great pastors throughout the state of Minnesota and throughout the states of the U.S. We got to hang out with a lot of wonderful pastors and just got to do a lot of missions vision. And I can't wait till he can share some. I don't know if he's doing that today or if we're going to be doing that another day, but our vision that we have that was downloaded on us this week was pretty awesome, and I'm excited to share that in the next few months here. But what I'm really excited about is we have been celebrating a couple of new board members these last couple of months, and one of our new board members has taken it upon herself to do some vision shopping herself, if you'd say, and has been visiting some local churches, as she mentioned a couple weeks ago. And while she was doing that, during the conversation, the local pastor that she was visiting with kind of planted a seed in her mind, and I thought it was really cool how she took it and ran with it. And we really like that. We like that when someone just goes with it and comes to us and says, "What do you think about this?" Sure, do it, go. You do the work, we give you blessings, and go. And so she did, and she has come up with a fellowship potluck that she's going to be doing on February 15th, and it's going to be after church. There is a slide, I believe, for that, that another church member worked on that also, that slide. I don't know where that is. I guess we got to look through all the slides. And hey, if you guys don't ever know what's going on, sit in here for like a half hour, because anything that's going on with the church, this is where you're going to find it, on this screen. So don't ever come to us and say, "I didn't know that was going on." It's always on these screens if you're not a Facebook follower. Okay, this is where you're going to find any of our information. So I don't want to ever hear, "I didn't know that was going on," because guess what? It's always on these screens. So I don't know. She's not finding it, but that's okay. It is Fellowship Potluck, February 15th, and now we're going to listen to music too. This is great. But what's really great about this is she picked her birthday. So you guys got to come, join her, celebrate her birthday, and do this fellowship potluck. But this is something that she would like to do once a month. And she's kicking it off in February. And so I really hope that everybody can join us and just fellowship with us and just pour into each other and start coming together and just getting to know one another, because I feel like there's a lot of us that don't know each other because we're not all together at once. And so this is going to be a great time after church. Another thing I'd like to bring up is we have Soul Fire Conference that's coming up. There is a slide here. We have a new one that's out. It's not in the slides here, but if you go out on Facebook, we do have the conference posted. The event is out there. The registration is up. You can go out there and you can register. We will get the new slide up here by next Sunday so that you can register here also. But the cost is $60. And if you cannot afford to go, please let us know, because there's people out there that will bless you and will make sure that you can go to this women's conference. But it's March 20th and 21st. And the Lord just downloaded on me that consecrate is the word of this conference. That us ladies need to just be set apart. And we're going to be taking a look at Romans 12:1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but to transform by the renewing of your mind, when you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. I read it that slow so that you understand to live in a moment, to set yourselves apart. And it's not only meant for women, it's also meant for men. Laying down what no longer serves you, but what serves the Lord. Reclaim what has been dormant. Let us reunite ourselves in faith, find our purpose in our faith, find our identity in faith, step forward, renew, refine, and get ready for 2026, because we need to be consecrated this year and be set apart and be ready for what God has for us. Pastor?
Man, God's in the house this morning. Whew. I was going to ask if you'd stand with me all over this place as we get into worship. You know, consecration is a hard thing. It means we have to set ourselves apart. It means we have to live separate than the world. We have to do things that the world wouldn't do. We have to cut things out that the world doesn't cut out. But the other side of consecration is this beautiful thing with God where you have this connection that can never be taken. And it's just this glorious moment when you get on the other side of the consecration, sanctification process. There's something just so beautiful about the relationship you have with Jesus. And I believe this morning somebody's going to just be wrecked by Jesus in this place. He wants so badly to be a part of your life. He wants so badly to be a part, just have a relationship with you, and he's knocking on the door this morning. So if you've never sang out loud, if you've never done anything like that, I want to encourage you this morning to try and allow yourself to do that. Sing out loud, maybe raise your hands. You know, if it's just doing this to start with, it's okay. We'll start small. But just do something different to give God glory, because he's done everything for us. So let's get ready to worship. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through every season. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. I've still got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense. So I won't be going under. I'm not held by my own strength, 'cause I put my faith in Jesus. And he's never let me down. He's faithful in every season. So why would he fail now? Sing it out. He won't. No, he won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. Firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. Rain came, wind blew, my house was built on you. I'm safe with you, and I'm gonna make it through. Rain came, wind blew, my house is built on you. I'm safe with you, and I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna make it through. My house was built on you. I'm gonna save with you, 'cause I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through, 'cause I'm standing strong on you. I'm gonna make it through, 'cause my house is built on you. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. It's good news this morning. He'll never fail. He'll never leave your side. He'll never abandon you in your moment of weakness, a moment of darkness. You should be excited this morning that God will never fail. And this morning, I believe you all came in with something. Maybe it's all the news you've seen, all the reports out of Minneapolis and around the country. You know, a pastor I follow, one of his churches that he used to pastor, I think it was in Seattle. He got on at midnight last night because one of his former people that was in his church was shot and killed in front of his family on his way into church. And, you know, we all sit here, I think, in this area, and we see Minneapolis, and we just think, you know, that's down there. It's not going to happen here. You know, it's the very same thing they said in Minneapolis. It's not going to happen again. We just went through this in 2020. There's not going to be riots. We've learned. We've gotten past this. I'm here to tell you this morning, this is what 2026 is going to look like. Satan is not even hiding it anymore. He's just doing all these things through people. And that's why it's important this morning that we remember that we are in a spiritual battle. We talked about it last week. We are in a spiritual battle. It isn't the governor. It isn't the mayor. Sure, we don't like what they say, but it's not them we're fighting. We're fighting the principalities in the air. Satan and his minions are who we're fighting. He's gotten a foothold in their lives somehow, and he's using them to create chaos. So this morning, I just want to encourage you that there is good news in the fact that Satan's not hiding it anymore. It means he's getting cocky. It means he doesn't think he can be touched. He doesn't think he can be stopped. But the very thing we're doing this morning is what will stop him. Worshiping him, not worrying about anything, but just focusing on him. I want to encourage you, that's what we need to do this morning. And for enthroned in glory, my Savior King, your loving kindness has welcomed me. Though I'm unworthy of majesty, you wrap the lowly in royalty. And I will lay my crowns down at your feet. You're holy, and I will give my life as an offering. You are worthy, so worthy, Lord. So worthy, Lord. Here at your altar to seek your face, broken and poured out without restraint, in full abandon before my King. Here I surrender my everything. Sing it out to him. And I will lay my crowns down at your feet. You are holy, you're holy, and I will give my life as an offering. You are worthy, so worthy, and I will lay my crowns down at your feet. You are holy, you're holy, and I will give my life as an offering. You are worthy, so worthy, Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb upon the throne. Join with all of heaven in the everlasting song. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb upon the throne. Join with all the heaven in the everlasting song. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb upon the throne. Join with all the heaven in the everlasting song. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb upon the throne. Join with all the heaven in the everlasting song. And I will lay my crowns down at your feet. You are holy, you're holy, and I will give my life as an offering. You're worthy, so worthy, and I will lay my crowns down at your feet. You're worthy, so holy, and I will give my life as an offering.